Oh, sorry.
Hello everyone, it's MCG here and welcome to another discussion and speculation video. Today's topic of discussion is the promo and the episode descriptions of the Star vs. Bomb in February. So let's get started with the episode descriptions. First we start off with Raid the Cave, and the description reads, Star tries to rescue Glozeric and the Book of Spells from Ludo. So to kick off the Star vs. Bomb, we're going right where he left off to go and save Glozeric. And all I can say is this is going to be one heck of a challenge for both Star and Marco. Since Ludo is becoming much more of a threat, this is going to be difficult for Star to get Glozeric back. But I think Glozeric is going to survive just fine. The next episode is Trickstar, and the description reads, Star sets out to prove that Prime Magician Priest and Chango is a real magician. Also, Weird Al is actually the voice of Preston, so I cannot wait to see his performance in that episode. I don't have much to say of what I think is going to happen in this episode, but I think it's going to be a funny one. Next up is Baby, and the description reads, Star must show her fairy godmother Baby what she has learned about magic. So Baby is actually the name of Star's fairy godmother, which reminds me of Cinderella and her fairy godmother. But this could be interesting to see what her fairy godmother is like, and what Star will actually tell her about her magic. So this is going to be an interesting one indeed. Next up we got Running with Scissors, and the description reads, when Marco abuses the dimensional scissors, the scissors enforcer Hekapoo gives Marco an ultimatum. At first I didn't know who Hekapoo was, and I did a little research and it turns out that we have seen her before. And here she is. We first seen her in Page Turner. And it turns out there's an army of them. So it's going to be interesting to see Marco interact with these people, and Marco abusing the power of dimensional scissors. Wow. Why am I surprised? I cannot wait to see how this turns out. Moving on to Math Magic, and the synopsis reads, when Star refuses to solve a problem in math class, she learns that avoiding her least favourite subject may have cosmic repercussions. So Star is avoiding her problems yet again, but this time it's as simple as a maths equation. And as it says in the description, this is going to have some cosmic repercussions. And it looks like Father Time is going to be pulled into this mess, so who knows how this is going to turn out. Next is the Bounce Lounge, and the description reads, when Star discovers that the Bounce Lounge is closing, she and Marco enlist their old bounce crew to make sure the party continues. So we are going back to the Bounce Lounge. You haven't seen that place since Series 1, which was 2 years ago now. Wow. So we're going back to the Bounce Lounge and it's closing down. So that's why Star and Marco and the rest of the crew, whoever the Bounce Lounge crew is, and we are going to save the Bounce Lounge. So that means probably Ponyhead's going to be along for the ride, as well as Kelly. Kelly returns, so that's great. And this new character called Millie, who I don't know who she is, but hopefully she'll be an interesting character. Next up we got Crystal Clear, and the description reads, Rumbilus is convinced that Star is the source of a universe-wide magical glitch and brings them before the Chancellor of the Magical High Commission. So this guy thinks Star is the source of the glitch, which is highly understandable because he is from the council. I think it will be interesting to find out if she's actually the source of the glitch, because it will cause some major things to happen to affect herself and the people around her. Next up is the Hard Way, and the synopsis reads, Ludo forces Glozeric to teach him about the Book of Spells. So judging by this synopsis, Star has failed to get Glozeric back, and Ludo is now forcing Glozeric to teach him about the Book of Spells, which is, oh boy. I wonder if Glozeric's going to put up with that. I hope he doesn't. But I can't wait to see more interactions between Ludo and Glozeric, because it's sure to be entertaining. Next up on the episode list is Hennius, and the description reads, Miss Hennius shows up at the DS house and Marco must make amends for all the terrible things that he has done. So Miss Hennius is back and she's gonna get Marco. Wow. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for her to confront Marco for a very long time. And now Marco must make amends for all the terrible things in quotation marks, because he basically set up a rebellion against Miss Hennius. And all the princesses in captivity basically have Marco to thank for that. Because it's not criminal to be an individual. That is some true words. I cannot wait to see the confrontation between Miss Hennius and Marco. Next up, All Belts Are Off, and the description reads, Marco wants to prove to Sensei that he's more worthy than Jeremy. I have nothing really to say about what this episode could provide, but Jeremy's back. I have no words. No words for that. All I'm hoping for is character development between the two boys and Sensei. Next up on the list is Collateral Damage, and the description reads, Star must restore Echo Creek's high spirit after destroying the possum statue. First of all, I want to say that I'm glad that Collateral Damage is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's basically Star trying to restore her high school spirit after destroying the possum statue. And yeah, this could be an interesting episode, because the last time we saw something like that was School Spirit, with the whole possums versus the other school. I forgot what it was, the other school's team, and Star turned into some big game, etc, etc. But this is going to be probably a bit different from that. I don't know what this episode could bring. Maybe it'll bring back the cheerleaders, Brittany, I don't know. I mean, it's probably going to involve the whole school, so maybe the cheerleaders will be back in the episode, the jocks, etc. So I don't know. I don't know what this episode could bring. Now it's time to move on to my anticipated episodes for this season, and it had to be sort of a 3-part finale thing, even though they're separate episodes. But oh boy, let's get started with this. So, Just Friends. Oh boy. The description reads, when Star invites Jackie to a Love Sentence concert with her and Marco, she tries to make sure that Jackie doesn't feel like a third wheel. Can I just say for a second that this is such a 180 to what I thought the episode was going to be about. Instead of Jackie and Marco inviting Star out somewhere, it's actually Star invites Jackie with her and Marco, and I'm just like, oh, this can only go well. Sarcasm, sarcasm. It's not gonna go well. I know it's not. I can feel the heartbreak and the tension literally rising, even though I haven't seen the episode yet. Oh gosh, this is gonna go badly. Especially since that one snippet from the promo shows, yeah, it's gonna probably go badly. That snippet will come later on in the video, and I'll talk about that. But otherwise, oh no. No, 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 no. Next up is part 1 to the season 2 finale, and this episode is called Face the Music. And the description reads, on Star's Song Day, Star and Marco work with Principal Shongshell Ruba Riot to create a ballad for the event. So it looks like we're going to see Star and Marco sing some more, since probably Just Friends will have a duet between them because they both love Love Sentence, so this is ideal for them as well. But this episode is the prequel to their strained relationship / friendship, and I am not ready to find out what was the cause of those events. But oh gosh, this is just gonna, I don't know guys. I am nervous. I am so nervous for what this episode will bring to their friendship. But I know it's gonna work out in the end, but how well it will work out, I don't know. And last but certainly not least is the season 2 finale, and this episode is called Star Crushed, and here is the description. Hoping to help her forget about her strained friendship with Marco, Star's friends convince her to ditch the Diaz end of school year party for a more dangerous bash. And here's where the sirens grew louder for me, because this is dangerous. Something big is gonna happen in this episode. I can feel it in my bones, definitely. Who knows if it's good or bad? It's just gonna happen, and it's gonna shock us, and I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna cry, or you know, be excited or something. I don't know. I think something big is gonna happen in this episode. We just don't know what it is yet. But yeah, the fact that Marco and Star have a strained friendship. Oh, I mean, I knew this was gonna happen because I knew more arguments were gonna come into play in their relationship and it will become more strained. But hopefully after they have a talk, or they talk about their feelings a bit more, if they do, their friendship will become stronger and it will be just amazing. But we don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, hopefully it does, because I just really love their relationship. And even though there's bumpy roads in the way, their relationship is literally one of the best relationships I've ever followed. So hopefully everything will turn out great in the end. So that was the episode descriptions for the rest of season 2, and I know this is going to be one hell of a feels roller coaster, I can tell. So now we move on to the promo that was released. So the promo starts with Marco. Marco, are you okay? I think he's gone insane, guys.
Let's get this party started!
So we got Ponyhead here all riled up, ready for a party, and I predict that this is from the episode Bounce Lounge.
Starlight, star bright.
I'm a one-star butterfly.
Wishing you could watch Star all day and all night.
You have no idea.
So after that, we got Star and Marco busting in to try and save Glosaric, hitting some enemies along the way. We next see Star using the all-seeing eye spell to predict the future? Or is it looking into the past? I have no idea what the context of this is. After we see Star do a spinny clown spell as well as a part of her room getting blown up, we hear Star say,
Rebel Princess does things her own way.
with Star blasting Miss Hennius' henchman with the narwhal spell. We see Star hit some enemies, Ludo with a spellbook, and that is it for the promo. Wait a minute, what's this?
Wait right there. I have something else to show you.
Holy Mother of Muni, what just happened? We got Marco getting sucked through a portal to an unknown dimension. We got Team Starco riding a Warnicon to charge into battle. Star's magic is out of control. King River looking at a perfume bottle, which I think those are Queen Moon's gloves. Hakapu and a massive army against Marco right now. Ludo possibly being corrupted by his own wand. Star being frozen.
I was frozen today!
The chain of the Book of Spells suffering. And I think that's it. Unless I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Okay, Disney. Okay, Star vs. Crew. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You guys are ship teasing to the sun and back. I am not going to play the fool this time. Remember all the way back to the season 2 promo, the very first one, the very first proper one, and they had that smooch buddies, and it got us all hyped up, and it turned out to be Marco lying. Oh, why? Disney, you had to put a ship teasing moment in there. You just had to. Oh my goodness. Anyway, enough with that. I'm going to analyze this picture and see what I can find. So we're going to get a Starco duet, which it makes me so happy. We're going to get a Starco duet and they're going to be singing Love Sentence because that's their favourite band. Oh my goodness. But I want to take a look at Star's t-shirt because it's like a custom made t-shirt with her, Jackie and Marco on it with like Love Sentence. But then it has the broken hearts and I'm just like, oh no. No. I think this t-shirt is a subtle foreshadow to what is to come. And this isn't the first time we've been foreshadowed about this. The first time this was foreshadowed, it was back in Series 1 with Cheer Up Star, and Marco broke Jackie's skateboard, but look at the bottom of her skateboard. It was a heart, but now it's broken. And that was the first time it was foreshadowed. But you might be thinking to yourself, that was all the way back in Series 1, that doesn't really matter now. Well, it was brought back up in Bonbon the Birthday Clown, but very subtly. I would like to bring up two images. Near the beginning of the episode where Star and Jenna were talking about the Dead Clown seance, there are these balloons in the background. However, don't you think they look a little bit familiar? I believe that these balloons represent Star, Marco and Jackie. So over here you've got a love-shaped heart representing Star and Marco, but at the back, all the way at the bottom of the stairs, you see the blue balloon, which I believe is a representation of Jackie. Here is the next image at the Echo Cree dance. And here's the second time it's been foreshadowed this episode, and the third time it's been foreshadowed in the whole show. Here we have 3 students. 2 of them are dancing with each other, looking all happy, and the other one is looking sad. The 2 students dancing look like Star and Marco. Their hairstyles and facial features look like Star and Marco's. And here is the 3rd student looking right back at them, looking sad. But notice she has a similar hairstyle to Jackie as well as freckles under her eyes. So I think she is supposed to represent Jackie here. So going by this image and the others before it, I have a prediction. Something similar to this is going to happen in Just Friends. No matter how much Star and Marco try to make Jackie fit into their little group, it's going to fall flat in their face. And I feel like they're going to leave Jackie in the dust. Because as the saying goes, 2's a company, but 3's a crowd. And if Marco and Star accidentally kiss on that stage and Jackie is watching them, oh boy, oh no. It's going to cause a massive strain on their relationships, which will lead into the 2-part season finale. And I am not ready at all. So that is the end of this discussion and speculation video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later for Starbury. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to gather my supplies because this is going to be one heck of a feels roller coaster. See you guys soon. Bye, guys. Bye!